Everyone says we need to leave the past behind. But there's one thing that is often overlooked. Knowing and internalizing are not the same thing. Sometimes we know what we need to do. We know we shouldn't dwell on the past. We know we shouldn't blame ourselves. We even know that what happened to us shouldn't be allowed to govern our present. But despite all this, we feel stuck in the same place because most of the time, the problem isn't a lack of information. The problem is the time it takes for that information to take root in our inner world. The emotions we poured onto that paper in the last video were just a beginning. The real transformation begins when we seal those truths into our minds with these new sentences. If you have experienced things in the past that bothered you, and even though a long time has passed you still feel trapped, today we are going to start transforming those old thought patterns. The way to finally file away those folders on the desk is to change the meaning we give to them. I recommend you take note of the examples I'm about to give and use them. For example, if the sentence "I can't do it" is constantly looping in your mind, don't try to silence it immediately. Instead, tell yourself this: I can try. Maybe the result won't be perfect, but every change begins with giving yourself permission to try. I have always preferred a tried failure over a perfect void. If you've been telling yourself, "I'm incompetent" for years, try replacing it with this truth: no one starts out perfect. None of the people you admire today were flawless in their early days. If anyone says they were, they might not be being honest. And perhaps the heaviest thought of all is this: good things don't happen to me. Carrying this thought distances a person from life. Instead, remind yourself of this: I deserve good things. Even if I don't know when they will arrive, I am ready for them when they do. Because hope is not believing that everything will be fixed immediately. It is being able to make room in your heart for the possibility of good things. Perhaps the biggest burden you've been carrying in your mind for years is this sentence: life is bad. Yet, life is not just bad. There are things in life that are beautiful, just as there are things that are bad. And maybe today you can make this choice. I choose to turn the traces left by the bad into seeds of wisdom and to grow the happiness given by the good in my life. The past doesn't change, but the place from which you look at the past can change. And sometimes liberation begins not by erasing what happened, but by transforming the meaning you give to it.